Hello everyone, today I am going to be testing some viral Amazon products. I thought this would be perfect timing to do an Amazon video. I mean, I feel like most of my videos these days are Amazon videos, but this is perfect timing because it is Amazon Prime Day. So there are currently a lot of deals and discounts and stuff on Amazon. Oh, in case you hadn't noticed, it is the end of an era. I no longer have two-toned hair. I know it doesn't look as cool, this is definitely a little bit more boring, but I was kind of over it. There was a lot of like regrowth and it needed re-bleaching and I just could not be bothered with all of that, so I just dyed it all black. And I think I kind of like it. I feel like it's a nice change. It looks a little bit kind of fresher and cleaner, and yeah, I think I like it. It's just not as cool, let's be honest. Anyway, I'm just gonna get on with it. So the first viral Amazon product that I have is by the brand Daba, who have very kindly sponsored this little section of the video. You might have seen this brand mentioned a lot recently, or you might have even seen me mention it in a video a while back. He's getting pretty close to the bottom there, so I've really been loving using these ever since I last mentioned them. I have a brand new one of these to show you guys for this video so you can see it a little bit better, but this is their white truffle double serum and cream, which is basically two products in one. So you have their aqua serum on one side and their intense cream on the other side, and you can basically combine the two to kind of make your own customized product to suit your specific skin. So I would say I have combination skin, so I use a 1-to-1 ratio of the serum to cream, but they say if you have dry skin you can add more of the cream, and if you have more oily skin you can add more of the serum, or it can even be customized for different times of the day as well. So they recommend for daytime skincare to use more of the aqua serum, which is more of like a refreshing, lightweight kind of hydrating product, and then obviously for nighttime skincare you can use more of the intense cream, which is more of like a richer, thicker kind of extra moisturizing product. And obviously moisturizing your skin is always important, but especially in the summer it definitely helps to stop your skin from drying out and getting irritated in the heat. And the main ingredient in this moisturizer is white truffle, which is a luxury ingredient that is also perfect for the summer as it helps protect the skin against sun damage. It also has anti-aging properties and is great for soothing and calming your skin. So yeah, this is what my skin looks like after using it. As you can see, it leaves me looking super glowy, and I feel like I've really noticed an improvement in the overall condition of my skin since I've been using this. It definitely looks and feels a lot healthier and hydrated. So yeah, I've really been enjoying using their products. So yeah, if you'd like to give it a try for yourself, Daba's products are available on Amazon, and with it being Amazon Prime Day, you can currently get some pretty good discounts. You can currently get their white truffle double serum and cream for the lowest price of $28, which is 62% off its original price. So that's pretty good, and that is currently available on Amazon Prime Day, which is the 16th to the 17th of July. So yeah, I'll have an Amazon link in the description box. Okay, Amazon product number 2 actually leads on quite nicely from the first one, and you might be looking at this and thinking, how has this got anything to do with skincare? It does. Let me show you. So what I have here is a skincare fridge. And at first I was kind of like, why are we putting our skincare in the fridge? Like, surely it doesn't need that. It doesn't need to go in a fridge. But when it was a little bit hotter recently, I did notice like certain skincare products were quite melty. Maybe we do need to keep them cool when it's a heat wave, especially because my house becomes like 35 degrees when it's hot. So maybe this will be helpful. If not, I'm just gonna use it for snacks. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It is quite cute. I went for a little pink one, and then it's got this mirrored front bit, and I think when you turn it on, this bit lights up as well, which is quite cool. Let's have a look inside. Okay, so on the inside there's just a bunch of like stuff that needs setting up. I guess it's probably gonna have different shelves in it. Obviously I need to like plug it in and get it working, which I'll do in a testing clip, but my first impression, my first impression is I want to rip this off. That was incredibly loud. You know, my first impression, it feels pretty nice. It feels like good quality. It looks cute. I think it will be a nice addition to my desk. Oh no, something's got to go. What am I going to get rid of? I ain't got space. Oh, it cost me £28. I thought it was so much more expensive. Like, it seems like it would be more expensive. It's a freaking fridge. I mean, it is a tiny one, but yeah, that's not too bad at all. Okay, so I've just put it on my piano for now. Obviously, I'm not going to keep it here, but I don't actually know where I'm going to put this. I don't really have much space on my desk, but here it is. I have plugged it in. I am yet to turn it on, so we need to do that first. Okay, so there's a cold setting and a hot setting. Wait, let me show you. So yeah, there's a cold setting and a hot setting. I'm sorry, why are we needing a hot setting? It's a fridge. Anyway, I'm just gonna flick it to the cold setting. Okay, there is a light on. It's starting to make a noise. Oh yeah, I wonder how noisy it's gonna be. I guess the other thing I need to do is test the light on the front. So I think it's a touch screen. Yay! I mean, that was a bit anticlimactic, but it does light up. That is quite cute. Oh, and it gets brighter if you keep tapping it. It has 3 different settings. Okay, that's cool. Oh, I haven't even shown you the inside yet. Hang on. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You've got a little section here that you could slot things in, and then it's got a little kind of extra section here, but you can swap it. If you take this bit out, you can put this in instead, I think. Oh, it's getting cold really quick. Like the back of it is already really cold. I guess I better put some stuff in it. Hang on. It's these kind of like cleansing balms that I notice get really melty when it's hot. So this was the thing I had in mind when I thought maybe this will be useful. And I feel like little lip balms like this also go super mushy when it's hot. So that's another thing that might benefit from being in a fridge. I don't know. Shit, you can't really fit much in there, can you? Well, you could definitely stack things. I mean, that'll do for now as a little tester. I feel like those are the main products I can think of that tend to get a bit melty in hot weather. I will say it's very nice and quiet as well. If I just shut up for a second. There's like a very, very faint humming sound, but it's really quiet. Okay, let's have a look. Let's check in on my skincare products. They've been in here for quite a while. Ooh, it definitely works. Like, it's definitely gotten really cold. I just don't know how much use I'd get out of this for skincare. We have a heat wave maybe 1 week a year in this country, so I feel like for most of the time I will probably use this, like I said, for snacks. Okay, Amazon product number 3, we have this. It is basically a cushion with a stand on it that you can then attach your phone to, so you can then watch stuff on your phone in bed without having to hold it. This is like peak laziness. I'm definitely a watching shit in bed person. Like, I can't go to sleep without watching like a Twitch stream or something before I go to sleep. And obviously, like most people, I just hold it with my hand. But with this, I'm going hands-free. It's so squishy, oh my goodness. Do you know what? I hope this is the best quality thing I've ever touched in my life, because it was expensive. Like, for what it is, you wait till I tell you the price in a minute. It's so squishy. Okay, how does this work? Oh, it's like folded in on itself. Oh, here we go. He's out. So yeah, it's just got like a little squishy base, and it's kind of like filled, yeah, it's filled with like little beans, like a bean bag. So it's all squishy and nice to squish. Now I know what I'm gonna be doing with my hands. I'm just gonna be squishing this the whole time. And then it's got the little bit sticking out, and then obviously this is the bit that you slot your phone in. I think it's also for other things, like it said you could put an iPad in there or like a Kindle or something like that, but I'll just use it with my phone, I think. I will save attaching it for the testing clip. Oh, I can do a little in-bed testing clip. That would be cute. It cost me a whopping £50. I spent £50 so that I don't have to hold my phone anymore for that like 1 hour that I watch things before bed each night. Yeah, I'll have to give it a try and see if it's worth it. But my first impression, I think this feels great. Hello, it's currently like the middle of the day and I'm sat in bed, but I thought it would make the testing clip more realistic because this is where I'm going to use it. So this is what it looks like. It's quite large, isn't it? I don't know what I was expecting, but it's quite a big chunk. But it stands up nicely. It sits there, it doesn't topple over. I guess you could also put it like on your lap. Yeah, I feel like that's probably how I'll do it, because otherwise it will be on top of Alex and I don't think he'd appreciate that. Anyway, I need to see how easy it is to connect my phone to it. Okay, so I think you can kind of like, yeah, you can pull these bits to make it bigger so you can fit whatever size phone or iPad or whatever you have to go in it. So if I just go like that, nice! I mean, that was pretty easy. Yeah, that is now really secure in there. There's no way that's falling out. But you can kind of adjust this to change the angle. Yeah, you can like tilt it up and down. You can tilt it this way as well. So there's a few little bits you can adjust. And yeah, you can then just put whatever you want on your phone. Obviously, I would be watching something, not just my phone screen, but you can then watch stuff without having to hold it. I think it's pretty great. I do think it's quite overpriced, but I like it. I think this is something I'm definitely going to get a lot of use out of. Oh my goodness, it's so windy. Jeez. Okay, Amazon product number 4. I think we're up to 4. This is something that I can confirm I do not need. Nobody needs this, but I'm kind of excited to try it. So this is a head massager. I remember seeing one of these in an Instagram reel, I think, and they were using it on a cat. But I remember it was the exact same breed as my cat. It was a blue British short hair, and they were using it on its head, and the cat was loving it. So not only am I excited to try this on myself, I'm also excited to try it on my cat. Although he's not as willing to have things near him as other cats, so I might lose a limb or something, but I'll give it a go. Okay, are we ready? I picked the white one. There was a white one or a black one and I picked the white one, but they've sent me the black one. Whatever. This is what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. It's like a load of little rubbery blobs on the bottom of it, and then when you turn it on they like wiggle in certain patterns, and then you know you put it on your head and it's supposed to feel good. So yeah, this is what it does. It basically just wiggles like that. I'm not going to try it yet. I'm going to save it for the testing clip, but yeah, it's wiggling. What else does it do? Oh, you can make it faster. It has a few different settings where it does like different speeds and different directions, but yeah, I mean, it seems to be working pretty well. Oh, that's how you charge it. There's a little slot there, so this is almost like a little charging dock. That's quite cute. I mean, yeah, so far seems pretty good. It feels like amazing quality. Oh yeah, this was also a little bit pricey. This cost me £40. So again, that is quite a lot. Okay, it is head massage time. As you can see, they're just little rubbery blobs, and then when you turn it on, they just wiggle, and you can make it a little bit faster. You can make it go the other direction. And that's about it, really. I'm gonna try it on my head for the first time. Are we ready? Oh, I feel like it's just gonna get all stuck in my hair and like mat it together. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. Oh. It's a bit rough, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I like it that rough. It almost feels a bit uncomfortable. Not overly thrilled by this one. I feel like it didn't feel that great. Like, it didn't really feel like I was getting a head massage. Like, it felt okay, it wasn't awful, but it just didn't feel great. So yeah, I can't see myself using it as like a massager for pleasure because it wasn't that great, but I think these do have a purpose. I think they are supposed to help to kind of promote hair growth and stuff like that. Yeah, I think like having your head massaged is supposed to make your hair grow faster, so it does have a purpose. So for that, yeah, I'm sure it would work, because that definitely felt like it was rubbing my head. Also, there is no way I'm going to be able to get Moon to let me do this on him. It's just a little too rough, like I said. Like, I don't think he's gonna like that. I can try. There you go, you can have it. This is yours. Yeah, there is no way he's gonna let me put that on his head. Okay, Amazon product number 5. This might be kind of boring unless you're getting kind of old like me, then you might be interested in it. I have a mini portable iron, but if I remember rightly, it was a really cute colour. We don't own an iron, well we do now, but before this we did not own an iron. I feel like it's one of those things that once I moved out, ironing just stopped being a thing. But it is sometimes annoying when there are certain clothing items that have little creases in them, and I'm like, oh, if only I had an iron. But I know it won't get used enough to warrant having like a full-on massive one sitting somewhere. But this is just like a little mini portable one, so I feel like this is perfect. Hopefully I've been sent the right colour of this one. I think it's a really cute colour. It is. She's kind of beautiful. I didn't think I'd ever say that about an iron. How adorable is that? So yeah, obviously you plug it in, you hold on to this part, you press this to make spray come out, I think, because it's a little steam iron. And then yeah, you're good to go. Does this twist? Okay, that's how it's done. It's got a little flap, so you can put the water in so the steam can come out, and then yeah, you're good to go. That is the cutest thing ever. I'm gonna need to get like a little mini ironing board, although I feel like we have one somewhere, but then why would we have one if we don't have an iron? I'm sorry, but if I find an ironing board somewhere in my house, I'm gonna be very confused, but I feel like maybe I do. And then you just twist that bit back round, and then it's all compact. You can put it away for another 5 years until I have to get it out again, because that's how rare I find myself needing an iron. It cost me £28, which I feel like isn't too bad. Like with all the products in this video, feels like amazing quality. Like I got some good quality stuff in this one. I feel like that is a pretty good price. I was right, I have an ironing board in my house. It is just like a little mini one that you put on a surface. But why do I have this? I don't have an iron. I must have been considering getting one at one point and just never did. But yeah, this is very helpful for this testing clip. Here's a little close-up of it. Isn't it just so cute? So I'm just gonna twist it out like that. Okay, it's on. Oh my goodness! It heats up so fast. I literally turned that on like 2 seconds ago and it's already like too hot to touch. Wow, she's speedy. Okay, so you just lift up this little flap, and then it comes with a little pouring cup so you can put the water in. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in there. Okay, this will do. I'm gonna iron a pillowcase. Realistically, I don't think I would ever iron my bedding because no one's gonna see it but me, but this will be perfect just to test it out. Okay, that is definitely hot enough, so I'm gonna press this. Oh my, it's now making a noise. She's steaming. Okay, it's working. I guess I need to get on with it. Yay! I mean, that is definitely working really nicely. It is ironing out the creases. That is a lot of steam coming out. I'm guessing if you press it again, it stops. Okay, but yeah, I mean, look, that has definitely smoothed out all of the creases. It worked really well. It also comes with this little thing that you can put it on whilst it's cooling down so it doesn't burn any surfaces. I mean, yeah, it did exactly what it was meant to do. It does it whilst being cute as well, so that's a bonus. Oh man, okay, this might be the most overpriced thing in the whole video. The sixth Amazon product that I have is this. This is apparently going viral on TikTok at the moment or something like that. And it's kind of similar to something I've tried before in a video, but it is different, so bear with me. This is a half and half flask. It's called the split flask. It's basically a flask that you can have half a hot drink in and half a cold drink in. Or I saw someone doing a drink and then snacks in the other side, which is probably more what I would use it for, because I'm not really like a hot drink person, but I just wanted to try it anyway because it sounds interesting. Yeah, it says it here. One side keeps the drink hot for 8 hours. The other side keeps the drink cold for 12 hours. Jeez. Oh, and like with a lot of things in this video, this is also adorable. I got like the pastel pink one. It's kind of cute. It's freaking massive though. Okay, so we've got a little flap here. I don't know what that does. Got a little flap here. It's got a sucky spout. That just sprung out of nowhere, didn't it? So I'm guessing the sucky spout is for the cold side, and then this is the hot side. Yeah. But first impression, again, feels like incredible quality, which I'm so glad about because it was quite expensive. But I feel like these kinds of cups are just expensive these days, aren't they? Because yeah, it cost me £45, which to me, that sounds crazy for a freaking flask. But like I said, I do think stuff like that is just very expensive these days. And this one's special. Like, obviously it's a special one. So yeah, I have to test it out and see if it works. Oh, we'll have to see if it lasts the 12 and 8 hours. So I've taken the lid off and I've just given it a little clean. This is what it looks like on the inside. So you can see it says, actually, I don't know if you can see, it says hot on that one and cold on that one. And yeah, it's just kind of like separated with this middle piece. I think first of all I should do a little like spill test and put a bit of water in both sides and kind of tip it about, because you know that's quite important with a flask. You don't want it to spill everywhere when you've got it in your bag. Okay. Oh, hi. We just have a little passerby. Oh right, you decided to sit right there in the exact spot that I'm trying to film this clip. That makes sense. And now I'm just gonna pop the lid on. I think it's just like a screw kind of thing. Oh, okay, yeah, it's like a little push down and twist kind of thing. Okay, I mean, there is no water coming out, so I would say it definitely passes the spill test. And fucking ape so as well for £45 if it's spilling. That's not great. Okay, so I've got my giant flask. Look at it next to my head. Look at it compared to my hand. I guess they're meant to be big, aren't they? But damn, this thing is rather large. I put my 2 drinks in there. I've put a cup of tea, well, probably like 2 cups of tea's worth in the hot side, and then I've just done cold water in the cold side. So now if I open up the cold side, I like how it just springs up like that. Unless I've done them the wrong way around, imagine if I have. This should be the water. It is. That shit tastes rubbery. I did give this a clean. Definitely still got a bit of a rubbery taste to it, but I guess that will gradually go away over time. On the hot side, I guess you kind of, yeah, you just lift the flap like that. I guess I've never used a flask before in my life. This is genuinely my first time. I guess you just kind of sip it like this. Hang on, it's probably still a bit hot. Ah, whatever. Okay, yeah, it's definitely still a bit hot. But yeah, it just kind of comes out of the hole like that, and then you stick this back on. I mean, yeah, that's kind of it for now. I will use this throughout the day and I'll check back in later and let you guys know if it remained hot/cold. Okay, so it's the following day. I forgot to update you guys on how this went. It didn't go very well. I don't know if I put the lid on wrong or I did something wrong, but it really didn't work that well for me. So what happened is the cold side, like the cold water, went warm quite quickly, which in a way makes sense because it's right next to some boiling water. But you'd think, you know, that kind of defeats the point of the product. You'd think it would keep it separate and it wouldn't get warm, but it did. My water was warm. And then the hot side definitely did stay hot for a long time, but not the 8 hours that it said. I think it probably stayed hot for like 4 hours, which is still pretty good for a flask, but the main disappointment is my freaking water was warm. So yeah, I feel like I must have done something wrong because there's no way they would be selling the product if it doesn't work. I mean, maybe they would, but that would be kind of stupid. So I feel like I did something wrong. Maybe I'll look at some reviews and see if other people had the same problem. But yeah, for me, this was not a great first impression, but I'll try it again at some point. Maybe it'll work a little bit better. So yeah, that is everything. Those are all of the viral Amazon products that I have to test. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did. And if you want me to do more stuff like this, I definitely can. There are so many things out there, especially on Amazon, that I would buy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye. Oh. Bye.